Look at this, isn't this fantastic? I'm thinking about my Homeschooling with Grace and Confidence free class for you. And this is the perfect visual for you as to why I think that class is worth its price. Even though it's free, it's worth the price of your time. This is one of the billion Legos that we have in our house, and I can hold it with one hand, and it is rock solid on the bottom. And this is a perfect visual of why homeschooling with heart, homeschooling by focusing on heart, attitude, and character is so important. Because when you're looking at this amazing creation, you can see that there's a whole bunch of stuff hanging on the trees here. There's a little guy, there's flowers, there's telescopes, there's this cool pulley system. But they're all like the peripheral stuff. If it wasn't for the rock solid foundation, this thing would fall apart. And at that exact moment, my son would come out of nowhere and would be really frustrated with me. The beautiful thing about this Lego is that the designer made sure that the foundation was rock solid so that kids that were exercising their imagination would be able to handle it the way that kids do, and they'd be able to make believe and play without fear of this thing exploding in their hands. When you concentrate on the heart and the attitude and the character of your kids, you're laying a rock solid foundation for everything that you want to hang onto their little hearts and imagination. Without this rock solid foundation, when you try to do a challenging history assignment or writing assignment or math assignment, the whole thing can fall apart in your hands. There was this one time, now 5 sons, we have a bazillion Legos in the house. And I remember when my oldest son got a set bigger than this, and he spent 8-10 hours assembling the thing. And he came walking into the kitchen, "Mom, look." And his little brother tripped him, and he fell, and the Lego exploded underneath the tile in the kitchen. And I immediately went, "It's okay. I promise I'll help build it. I'll help build it back." When we went to go repair the Lego, it wasn't that bad. It didn't take that long to put it back together because the structure was so strong that only the peripheral pieces had fallen off. When you have focused on the heart and the attitude of your kids, the foundation will be so strong that when they hit things like quadratic equations or how to get into college or how to fill out a job application or how to write a 5-paragraph essay, when you're hanging those things, they don't fall apart because they know that discipline and diligence and hard work and perseverance are going to carry them through. They're going to have learned lessons like, I can't do it yet, but with a little bit of help and some determination, I'm going to get there. Right? That foundation, as you are homeschooling your kids. So inside that Homeschooling with Grace and Confidence, it's a short little class. It only has a couple little videos, but it leads you onto this journey where you can see the importance of really concentrating on these things with your kids. It starts with that class, and then you get a free copy of my first book, and you will walk away with confidence knowing this part it's like when you build a building, this foundation takes a long time, years to build with your kids. But once that's rock solid, you can hang so much right on top of them. You can hang writing skills and historical dates and events and scientific discoveries and mathematic equations and fundamentals, because it's not going to shake them. They're going to get it. They're going to know that even if it's hard, even if something falls off, even if they trip, their foundation is so strong, they're going to make it. They're going to make it through. So I'm going to encourage you to focus on the foundation of your kids, because everything else can hang on top of it. When your kids are little and you give them blocks, have you ever done this where you ask the kids to build a really tall tower? The younger the kids are, the more likely it is they're going to grab little bricks and they're just going to build a singular tall tower that eventually starts to bend and then falls, right, and explodes all over the floor. The older kids will build pyramid type structures, and they'll start with a wide base and then they'll just build it bigger and bigger and bigger. That's what we want. That's what I want for you. That's what you will be so thrilled with at the end of your journey. Spend the core of those early years in homeschooling developing the heart and the attitude of your kids, that they are obedient. Don't be afraid to use the word obedient. It means that with your eyes and your mouth and your body, you're responding to what it is that someone in authority over you is asking you to do. So if I say, so-and-so, come here, I hear, yes, mommy, I'm coming, and they come running across the house to me. Or whatever the thing is, you work on the heart. You work if they roll their eyes. You ask them to start over, and let's do that again with the right attitude. You focus, you build that, so that by the time you hit things like quadratic equations or 12-page proposals for a technical writing class, or understanding a physics assignment or a chemistry assignment or whatever, they will be building on top of the core knowledge that if they don't know what to do, they can ask for help, that it's okay to make a mistake, that if they need to practice, then they practice. If they need to do it again, they do it again, that they bring the joy and the excitement into the experience. Concentrate on the foundation. At the end of your homeschooling journey, if you only focus on these things, the to-dos of the day, lesson 12, page 47, unit 9, if you only focus on those things, you're not going to be likely super content at the end of your homeschool journey. But if you focus on the base, the foundation, the core, the gold, at the end of your homeschool journey, you, like me, will look at your kids and you will say things like, you got it. You did it. Do you know why I'm so proud of you? I asked my 18-year-old just a couple days ago, and he says, expert help seeker. I go, you nailed it. I go, buddy, you have become an expert help seeker. You know that if you don't understand something, that there is someone out there that does. And that if you just find the right person, that you're going to get everything that you need. Doesn't that feel good? He's like, yeah, foundation. It's okay to not know. It's not okay to stay in the not knowing. Become an expert help seeker. Be diligent, be kind, be hardworking, be responsible, be punctual, smile, enjoy the journey, delight in learning. Know that homeschooling is really parenting, but with school supplies, right? And you've got this. So I pray, I hope that you join me in the Homeschooling with Grace and Confidence class. It's short. You can get it done this afternoon. But I want you to take your time and to learn the fundamental foundational things so that, like me, I'm looking at the end of my homeschool career. My youngest son is now 16. I've got a 16 and 18 at the time of this video. 16, 18, 20, 23, and 28 or 9. Forget, I lose track of my kids. I'm so outnumbered by kids. But I'm at the end of my homeschool journey. And I can tell you that there were a lot of days that all we did was focus on character. All we did was focus on attitude. We got nothing academic done. But I am so glad. Oh my gosh. The boys are amazing people. And your kids will be amazing people too. It won't always be easy. It won't. Some days you'll walk into the proverbial kitchen and you'll trip and fall and pieces will fly everywhere. But you will sleep at night knowing that the foundation is strong. Okay, so join me inside the Homeschooling with Grace and Confidence class. My name is Bekki Sayler with A Better Way to Homeschool. It's a better way because it's your way. It's your kids, your family. You've got this. So, hey, if you've made it this far, YouTube kind of messed with their algorithms and stuff. So if you could hit the subscribe and the bell, you won't miss any of the goodies that I've got coming at you. And I've got a lot of stuff coming at you because my kids are older and I have time to download all of these things for you. And it's my heart to help you be able to stand where I'm standing today, where you look back at your homeschooling with this sense of, wow, did we do the right thing or what? So join me, and I will see you in the next video.